The mere exposure effect. What is it? How can you use it in your real estate business? And how are other billion-dollar companies using this exact same principle to generate customers for their businesses? We're gonna cover that in today's video. Hey, what's going on everyone? Aaron here, back once again from the Real Estate Marketing Guys, as well as Revamped Real Estate. And in this video, we're gonna be covering this psychological phenomenon known as the mere exposure effect and how I'm using it in this video to keep you engaged, why you're probably a part of our email list, part of our Facebook group, or listen to our podcast, which if you don't, then we'll obviously leave all the information down below. But again, it's what we're using and what a ton of other billion, trillion-dollar companies, personal brands, large people in the real estate space use to generate the business that they have and generate the success that they have, again, within their real estate business or just business in general. So with that being said, before we jump too far into it, just one really quick reminder, as always, if you're not already subscribed to this YouTube channel, highly recommend that you do so for weekly pieces of content just like this to teach you all about YouTube, video, branding, marketing, Facebook ads, YouTube ads, everything across the board to help you grow your business. And also click the notification bell so you get notified when we upload those new videos 2 to 3 times a week here on the channel. So what the heck is the mere exposure effect? So I'm gonna read this off this article because I don't wanna butcher this by any means, but the mere exposure effect is a psychological phenomenon by which people tend to develop a preference for things or people that are more familiar to them than others. Repeated exposure increases familiarity. This effect is therefore also known as the familiarity effect. So the easiest way to put this is, we've all heard it before, the know, like, and trust factor. The more that people see you, the more that they see you post, the more that they see your content, they are going to learn to know you, to like you, and to trust you a lot more because you are being in front of them a lot more than others. So let's give a direct example of people that, real estate agents or brokers or teams, large teams that are in your specific market. I can pretty much guarantee you have mastered the art of the mere exposure effect. They're on TV, they're on radio, they're on billboards. You can't go anywhere. There's a person, Chantel Ray, that is in my market that you can't go anywhere without hearing her jingle, seeing her face, seeing her ads all over the place, and she's mastered this. And guys, the really awesome part is, as I'm talking about that, you might have said something like, well, Aaron, I don't have the budget to go out and, put my face on a billboard. I don't have the budget to spend thousands a month on, a radio commercial or a radio commercial or a TV spot. But guys, let's bring it all full circle, guys. We're talking about YouTube. We're talking about Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, putting yourself out in front of more people for free. And I don't know if this is just like the way that my brain is wired, but like I'm extremely fueled by, not fueled by competition, but I always wanna make sure that what we have in terms of our service offering for our potential clients is on top of its game, right? So I guess you can say, and this is a principle coming directly from, Jeff Bezos of Amazon, is that he is not necessarily competitor focused, but he's very client focused. How can we create the best client experience possible? So if we just reverse engineer that idea of thinking, right? How can we get in front of more people and also, not necessarily sell to more people, but bring more people to us, knowing that we have, the best service possible, right? It's one of those things where, I get this objection or people always saying, well, Aaron, I don't want to make videos and just come off too salesy, or I don't want to, have call to actions that are this like really sleazy salesperson way. And what I always tell them, and you might have heard me say this before, is then don't be salesy, right? You don't have to always come off as this, if you're looking to buy and sell, then make sure to blah, blah, blah. It could just be like, hey, if you're someone that is looking to move or relocate to this specific area and you have any questions or anything that I can help you out with, make sure to shoot me a text, send me an email, give me a call, and we can help out as much as we can. So you're really taking, again, that pressure off of them to feel as if, the only way that I'm going to speak to you is if you're looking to buy and sell. Because a lot of times there's a lot more questions that need to be answered before they even get into the mindset of wanting to potentially buy and sell with you. So again, if we go back to the definition of the mere exposure effect and look at it as people are going to take action and work with someone that is more familiar with them and they like things that are more familiar to them than others, if your competition is creating more videos than you, they're showing up more than you, they're always going to be the one that is going to be preferred from the eye of the client. Now, I know what you're probably thinking as well, there's this broker or this agent that has been in my area for a really long time, they get a bunch of business and they don't make videos, they don't run ads, or my broker told me I don't need to run Facebook ads, or I don't need to make videos, I just need to cold call, I need to go to networking events, I need to, follow up my sphere, and I need to do blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that stuff works. Not saying that it doesn't. You'll never hear us say that those older school methods don't work, but that's exactly what they are. old school. There's a reason why Blockbuster is out of business. There's a reason why Toys R Us is out of business. Well, I think they're actually, are they back in business now? I don't know, I can't keep up with things. But there's a reason why these companies go out of business is because they don't adapt, they don't change with the times, especially with COVID, going on last year, is literally just cut everyone off. There's a reason why Amazon absolutely exploded and was able to really come up on top, because they were the ones that were doing things differently. They're the ones that are creating an amazing client experience, and they're literally everywhere. So like I said at the beginning of the video, not necessarily a tactical, like here's the 5 steps to building your channel or anything like that, but hopefully getting in front of you and just really turning some sort of switch in your head to say, okay, Aaron is maybe this thing, one thing that he said is, kind of accurate, or maybe I should try to at least look into this thing. That's really all our goal with these things, is to show up in front of you as much as possible, give you all, the tidbits of information that you do need to go out and take action, so that you don't turn into a Blockbuster of real estate, or you don't turn into, some of these older companies. There's a reason why EXP is growing extremely quickly, and Remax and Berkshire Hathaway and, all these other companies are kind of just staying stagnant, and they're losing all of their big players to a company like EXP or Real, or any of these ones that are taking that approach to become something a little bit different that has been, in the last 20 to 30 years. So with all that being said, one of the things that I challenge you to do, and actually comment down below, are you someone that is, consistent on video, on social media, getting in front of your ideal client? Are you someone that has just been able to get away with, taking advantage of referrals and a lot of these, again, older school methods, cold calling, networking, door knocking, things like that? Again, not saying they don't work, but, have you been able to see success with those? Love to hear your guys' comments down in the comment section below. So with that being said, guys, that's gonna do it for us for today's video. If you haven't already subscribed, one more really quick reminder, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you do so. Click the button down below, and as well as, the notification bell, so you get notified every single time we upload a brand new video to the channel, and leave a like. So YouTube looks at this video and they're like, hey, this should go out to more people, and that would really help us out, especially when we're creating this free resource of content for you guys. So with that being said, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. Aaron here from Revamped Real Estate, as well as the Real Estate Marketing Guys, and we'll see you on the next video. Peace.